Hey guys, getting down here a little bit later than I wanted to. Wow, don't even have my glasses on so I can see y'all. Had some technical difficulties, but that's okay. We're on now, so so welcome to day 31 of If We Only Knew. My name is Don Andrews. It's here where we're on what I'm going to begin calling a me equals I journey to inspire, motivate, and make changes to become better versions of ourselves. The me equals I come up with this, was looking through this today, is going to represent what I am today to what I am willing to become. And that goes for y'all as well. So if you're watching this video live, then comment below and let me know that you're here. Hey Travis, what's going on, buddy? If you're watching replay, then put hashtag replay in the comments so I know that you watched. Today, hey Suzette. Yeah, you wanting to watch me, aren't you? Today we're going to talk about have the life you're willing to put up with, right? You have a life you're willing to put up with. So think about it. What are the problems that are currently derailing you from the happiness in your life? Do you hate your job, hate your relationship, something wrong with your health? Just a few examples, right? But here's what I'm going to tell you. Fine. So get a new job, end the relationship, change your diet and exercise, or find the help that you need, right? Sounds simple, doesn't it? Well, you need to understand you have a massive say in the ways you live your life in the aftermath of those events, right? If you're not willing to take the actions to change your situation, so in other words, if you're willing to put up with your situation, then whether you like it or not, that becomes the life you have chosen. And if you start to defend your circumstances as they are right now, you're actually making a case for being where you are currently. So no ifs and ands, or how do I say it? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Circumstances don't make the person. They only reveal him or her to themselves, right? So what do you do to change? Well, first of all, I believe you need to not take part in any blame game in your life, right? I know that there's things that happen in life that we have no control over. But you must embrace the idea that you have 100% responsibility for what you do with your life in the aftermath of those events. No excuses, right? Your willingness to engage in a new perspective is necessary. So no one can make you move forward or change your thinking until you're ready. Hey, Amy, good to see you. Everything starts and ends with you. When you finally make that decision, to make that change, do not, and I repeat, do not attach a circumstance to that decision. For example, let's say, I am willing to change, but as soon as you attach a but to the end of your statement, you turn yourself into the victim, right? Look, fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant. Either you control your destiny or your destiny will control you. Life won't stop. It will go right along without you, whether you play an active part or not. One of my personal affirmations that I use daily is, I am willing. But before you can make that statement, you have to ask yourself, a question. Am I willing? When I say, am I willing? I'm looking for a response, or you're looking for a response. For example, Am I willing to go to the gym to better my health? Am I willing to face my fears? Am I willing to work on that project I've been putting off? Am I willing to quit that crappy job I'm in? In short, you're willing to stop the life you have and start living the life you're after, right? It all starts with your willingness. It reminds me of a philosopher, and he once said that where the willingness is great, I'm trying to remember how he said it. Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. Think about that for a minute. So it does not matter what you're facing in life, right? If you have willingness to overcome, then that's the doorway to making the effort or taking the steps or dealing with the setbacks and basically ultimately creating the change in your life that you're seeking. Are you willing? Think about that a minute. I mean, that's powerful. Well, let's look at the flip side of that. Are you unwilling? Sometimes that may be the best answer you can give. It could be as powerful as declaring your willingness. Okay, so let's use an example. For example, are you willing to live with a body that's unhealthy? No, you're not. Of course you're not. Are you willing to live paycheck to paycheck? Well, I hope you'll say, no, you're not. This is where you say, I am unwilling, right? So unwilling kind of ignites resolve and determination. It represents the line you draw in the sand, so to speak, telling people you are no longer willing to accept something. I know each of us have done something like that. Well, that's what that I am unwilling is. So sometimes it starts with unwillingness to put things up, to ignite change for you. So whether you are willing or whether you are not willing, both can be just as effective. It's up to you to determine which one fits your situation. Well, I hope that was helpful today. That's all I'm going to cover today. Remember, tomorrow, day 33, we touched base on this a couple days ago. We're going to discuss a little known concept that's known as velocity banking and how it can help pay off your mortgage in 5 to 7 years. You guys are not going to want to miss this. If you've, I'm assuming that most of you have mortgages. It's important to understand there's strategies out there to help all of us to be able to better manage our finances, and this is one of them. So don't miss it. So tomorrow, we're getting on a little bit later, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. You don't want to miss it. Again, if you missed any of these lives, head over to my YouTube channel. The link is posted around this live and catch up what you missed. But for now, I'm done. Everybody have a good night. Good night, Amy. Good night, Suzette. We'll see you guys tomorrow for day 33. Goodbye for now.